everyone. Here we are with one more episode of A Day in the Life of a Virtual Latino. We're so excited today. We have a special guest, Betsabe. She's from Venezuela, but she's living in Chile. Hi, Betsabe. How are you? Nice to have you here.
Hi, Jen. It's a pleasure for me for being here today. So I'm really excited to share with you.
And it's a pleasure to have you here, Betsabe. Well, as you know, we created this space, guys, to get to know a little bit about our VAs hired by the agency. So, Betsabe, tell us a little bit about you. And, on the personal side, maybe you have any hobbies. What's your favorite ice cream flavor or anything that you would like to share with us about you?
Well, my name is Betsabe Acosta. I am 33 years old. I am a mom. I have two beautiful girls. Talking about myself, my profession is I am an English teacher. I love everything related to languages, English jokes and things like that. I am a talkative person, a sociable person. I love to spend time with the people I like, the people I love. I love to go out with my family. I love to do picnics with them on the beach or maybe in the park. I love to have quality time together. Talking about my favorite ice cream, I love cookie creams. Those type of ice cream that have like vanilla but related mixed with chocolate chips or chocolate cookies. I love it. I am currently living in Chile, as you said, but I am from Venezuela. I've been living in Chile for almost 5 years, and I love to live here. It's a beautiful country, and it's been an amazing experience for me and my family.
So great to hear that. And now that we're talking about Chile, what are we having today? Because, I went very Chile style and I'm having a choripan, which is a big, the sausage inside the bread. And this is very common in Chile and also in Argentina, I think, for the BBQs and everything. Families usually eat choripan and it's very yummy. So what are you having today, Betsabe? Tell me.
Oh my God, I love choripan. That is my favorite dish, a traditional food from Chile. Yeah. Every time a Chilean asks me, oh, what is your favorite food? I say choripan with pebre. It's like
pebre. Oh my God! Yeah. My husband actually didn't make pebre today, but with pebre is so delicious.
Yeah. I love it. So, but today, because I know, I'm from Venezuela, so I brought. It's like a snack. It's like some chips. They are called platanitos.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see them. Yes. Yeah, it's like plantain chips. I love them since I was a kid. I can't get tired of platanitos. I love it. And because we are in summer and it's very hot here in Chile, I brought a nice beverage from Venezuela that is called papelón con limón. I don't know if you have heard it.
No.
It's like a lemonade. It's like a nice lemonade, but instead of sugar, people use something called panela. Do you know panela?
Chancaca. That's why it has the color brown, actually.
Yeah. It looks like a nice tea. But it's lemon juice with this type of panela, and it's also delicious.
Tell us a little bit about what you do on a daily basis. I know executive assistant, I can manage, to think that maybe you have a lot of admin tasks and everything, but just for me to know, how is your day working as an executive assistant?
Okay, I love my job because it's really relaxed. It's not that complicated. The first thing that I do when I start working is checking emails, maybe from my workmates, my bosses, or from another clients that they left me questions or everything. So my first task during the day is start reading emails and complete it, maybe resolving any issue or replying, explaining something related to their cases or everything. Then I check my calendar because sometimes clients schedule calls with me. So I check if during that day, I have to contact some clients, what time, what time zone they are, because depending
That's
also
important.
on the country. Yeah, because I contact clients from a lot of countries, not only one. So I have to check what time is in that country to like balance, okay, it's not too early or it's a good time to start. Also, I have to like revise clients' profiles and information to classify them. And based on that, I send them replies and I forward to my boss to check and like give the good to go sign. Then I also sometimes I have to contact clients if they haven't. Basically, I'm contacted by phone and by email. That's my basic general jobs. But sometimes there are new clients. I have new leads that I have never contacted them. So I have to introduce myself, explain the promos or packages or whatever that as a law firm we have, answering any question or doubt related to the process or their status, and try to move them forward to have the consultations. And then I have to make sure that everything is ready for the consultation with the attorney, that they chose the correct day, the hour. Sometimes I have to call them to remind them that they have a consultation so they don't miss it. But that's my basic, like, general responsibility. I have to contact them. And also I have to like work with data entry of the cases that we have managed and put it in like a pipeline in a worksheet. And that's basically what I do.
That's great. Yeah, I was an executive assistant before, and yeah, part of what you do actually is dealing a lot of with data entry and sorting emails, sorting calls, and you have to be very detail oriented because if you make mistakes, entering, for example, I don't know, a phone number to the wrong contact. Whoa, that could be a huge thing. And one of your bosses calling and say, hey, I want to talk to, I don't know, Joe Smith, and it's no Joe Smith. So yeah, it can be a mess. So I bet you have a complete way of organizing yourself to keep everything on point. So that's very good.
Yeah.
What are the main tools that you usually use on a daily basis? For example, you mentioned, that you enter data in, I'm supposing it's a case management system that you use, for example, and you make calls too. So what are the main tools that you use for your daily work?
Okay, so first of all, Gmail account, I manage my mail, and I use a CMR system, Zendesk, maybe you know it.
Yeah,
so
I have heard it.
Through Zendesk, I contact clients if it's by phone call, email, WhatsApp message, voicemail. They can leave different type of messages through all of the channels that the law firm manages. And when we use data entry, we use like a Excel spreadsheet. It's very
perfect.
easy. Yeah, so they pass me like the PDF files, and I start like sorting them and inserting them in the correct column. And to avoid confusing, what I do is try to organize my time, because sometimes if like you're doing this and this and that, and you can get confused
with
like
mixing everything. Yeah, and you can mix the information and then make mistakes. Yeah, actually,
and
I was talking about that. I was talking about that with another VA that I had to interview, and there's like a little bit of this, discussion between, being a multitasker or actually just monotask. Because sometimes people say, hey, well, I'm a multitasker, so I'm cool because I can do many things at the same time. But at the same time, some people say, hey, you know what? I know my limits. And it's not that I'm bad at doing my work, but I'd rather concentrate in one single thing, do it correctly, and then go to the other. Now, if you have the capability of doing many things at the same time, which is not bad, good. And if you develop good results, that is also good. But I think it actually depends on the person, the type of job that you're doing, and what works for you too, right? As long as you deliver results and the results are good, I think that monotasking and multitasking are very welcome while working remotely, right? I don't know if you think the same.
Yeah, and I think that you don't have to be only one. It depends on the day. There are some days that are pretty relaxed, so you can, and the tasks that you have to do are not that they don't need to be focused, that so you can work and do another thing. But sometimes I have to do tasks that I say no, I cannot do anything. And in fact, I love to listen to music when I work, and sometimes if I'm writing or data entering, I try to use music just like instrumental music, but because even the lyrics can like stress me out,
Yeah.
So it depends on the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be multitasking because the activities can like allow you to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But if you need to do something that requires your attention and concentration, it's better to do one by one in order to avoid confusing and making any type of mistake.
Yeah, and just what? Just by seeing the way that you answer everything that I have asked you about your work, I can see you're actually a top-notch executive assistant. Let me tell you, I bet our client is very happy. How long have you been working with the client?
I started on June this year, and it's been amazing. The team has been amazing. They are so nice, and they always like give me this type of feedback that they are happy that they have me, because I always take like initiative. If I know that I can do something, I don't wait for someone to tell me, hey, can you do this? So I only say, oh, I did it, or hey, can I do that? Let me know. So
you're a pro. You're a pro, and you're proactive. Yeah, that's great.
That's idea.
Great. Yeah, that's great. That's great. And they're seeing how good a professional you are, and you're gonna be succeeding all the time. So that's great. Now, Christmas is just around the corner. I mean, there. What plans do you have for Christmas with your family? Are you gonna go somewhere? Maybe go to Venezuela, or you're gonna stay in Chile?
No, we're going to stay in Chile. I love Christmas. Everything related to Christmas. I love to decorate my house. My kids get happy and they start the countdown. How many days for Christmas? And I love to watch Christmas movies together. Yeah, to make hot chocolate with marshmallows, Christmas cookies. And as a Venezuelan, we love Christmas food. We have the hallacas, that they are similar to tamales, people have said. They are delicious, and I love pan de jamon, is my favorite one. And I love to listen to gaitas, that is a special type of music that is listened to around this time. So I love to go out, maybe to the malls, and if they are decorations, to take pictures. Anything that is related to Christmas plan, I'm in, I love it. So we hope to have a great day together as a family, to have a nice dinner, to sing, to be grateful to God for everything that He has given to us during this year, and to celebrate.
Completely. Betsabe, it was an amazing interview. I think you're really sweet, and it was really, really nice to know you while we were talking about everything that you do. I want to really congratulate you, because just for the things that we have talked in this interview, I can see how sweet you are in the first place, and then how professional you are. So I bet our client is really happy. Any last advice that you would like to give to our audience, to someone that maybe is really thinking about, getting into remote work?
Okay, don't hesitate. Thank you first. Thank you, Jen, for this opportunity. It's been amazing to get to know you. Also, to have this conversation, I feel like we are friends chit-chatting, while we are in a living room. So it was amazing. So beautiful. I would recommend to the people that are interested, don't hesitate on try. You don't lose anything. And there are so many new things that you can learn. Sometimes people are afraid of changes, but sometimes changes are good for you, for your family, for your mental health. for your well-being, you know. So there are so many things that you can learn by being a virtual assistant. And talking about Virtual Latinos is an amazing community. When we start working, talking about this type of virtual looking for virtual jobs, I started and it was hard for me to find a serious company, you know, because there were so many scams and fake promises. But I'm
Totally.
so happy that I found Virtual Latinos. They are so organized. The
Thank you.
community is so helpful, is so friendly, and it's been an amazing experience. So everyone that is interested, don't hesitate. Don't be afraid of trying, because you are not going to regret it as me and as you are now.
Thank you for the beautiful feedback. Yeah, we actually care not just to put PAs to our clients, but also make our PAs feel happy with the client that they get. And we always say this: we are the perfect matchmakers. So yeah, I think that we care for both sides to be good and be a win-win situation. So thank you
Yeah.
again, Betsabe, for being here. It was a pleasure. Thank you, you guys, for tuning in with this interview. Stay tuned for more episodes, and I'll be seeing you again some other time. Bye.
Bye.